Oburu Odinga declares the support of Babu Owinos come 2027. This only confirms that Oburu Odinga has accepted to support Babu Owinos' gubernatorial race come 2027. Welcome back to our channel. Press the subscribe button for more news bulletins on Royal News, the channel where you get all your trending politics. We start our broadcast with a big question. Why do you think Oburu Odinga and the entire ODM has suddenly decided to back Babu Owinos' gubernatorial race come 2027? Apart from Raila Amolo Odinga, Babu Owinos and Edwin Sifuna are the next popular ODM leaders. Has ODM suddenly discovered that Babu Owinos has the popularity and support on the ground? And without backing Babu Owinos, he will exit the ODM, breaking the most popular party that has reigned for 20 years. Hence the theory, a united ODM, the better for their negotiations come 2027. And this only means if they support Babu Owinos' gubernatorial race for 2027, Babu Owinos will not leave ODM, breaking the popular political party. Our next question is, where does this leave Johnson Sakaja after the death of Raila Amolo Odinga? Because it's very clear that Raila Odinga was backing his support for the Nairobi gubernatorial seat under Johnson Sakaja to be re-elected come 2027. But do you think Sakaja can beat Babu Owinos for the gubernatorial seat come 2027? Leave me your views. I'd love to hear from you, because currently Babu Owinos is very popular on the ground and everyone is saying their next governor of Nairobi will be none other than Babu Owinos. We all know that Nairobi is a stronghold of ODM, and with the Babu Owinos and the popularity on the ground, actually all polls, Babu Owinos would be leading with quite a higher percentage. He has the supporters on the ground. Why do you think Oburu Odinga has suddenly decided to back Babu Owinos' gubernatorial race come 2027? Yet it was Raila's wish to support none other than Johnson Sakaja to be the next governor of Nairobi. Is it a political strategy to hold ODM united as one? Because the ODM member said it was Raila Odinga's last wish that ODM maintain unity, remaining and standing as one. ODM has suddenly discovered that without the unity, they cannot preserve Raila Odinga's legacy. And in politics, everything happens for a reason. In order to support someone, you look at the benefits that come in return. So definitely, a stronger ODM, the more the room for negotiations come 2027. That is if they still need the broad-based alliance, and Ruto desperate needs ODM for his re-election. So by supporting Babu Owinos, this only means Babu Owinos will stay in ODM and not going to look for other political parties where he will still be re-elected. It will be ridiculous for Babu Owinos to run independently under wiper in order to be re-elected, because Babu Owinos has what is called supporters, and on the opinion polls, Babu Owinos is still reigning high with the most popular votes when it comes to the gubernatorial seat in Nairobi. This only confirms that ODM is trying so hard to maintain its unity as one, and they will do anything in their power to make sure that ODM retains its unity. Because so far, the most popular leaders in ODM are Babu Owinos and Edwin Sifuna. And let us picture Sifuna and Babu Owinos leaving the ODM. What do you think will happen? Because definitely they will go with almost half the support of ODM. Sifuna and Babu Owinos are loved, and they have the Gen Z supporters on the ground because of the nature of their politics, criticizing William Ruto directly, practicing and maintaining the opposition political party strategies, which the ground wants to hear. So definitely ODM would not want to lose these two most popular leaders in ODM after Raila Amolo Odinga. It's better to control them within the ODM and retain their political support under the ticket of the ODM. We all know that Johnson Sakaja lost the popularity on the ground, and actually Sakaja is not loved as much as Babu Owino is. We proved that with the recent impeachment motion that was given to Johnson Sakaja, and actually it had passed through. If it wasn't Raila Odinga to actually save Johnson Sakaja's impeachment, he would be out of that seat and actually one making headlines as the first governor of Nairobi to be kicked out without emotions. But the truth of the matter is Babu Owino is really loved, a loved politician with massive supporters. And I wonder why Raila Amolo Odinga had chosen to support Sakaja, a very unpopular and unloved governor of Nairobi. And do you think Sakaja can actually make it without the support of Raila Amolo Odinga? Because right now it's very clear that ODM has declared its support for none other than Babu Owino. Is Sakaja in a political ICU? Because it's clear Raila Amolo Odinga is out of the picture, and ODM under Oburu Odinga's leadership has declared his support for none other than Babu Owino's gubernatorial race in order to maintain the unity of ODM. But according to analysis, Johnson Sakaja was running under the UDA ticket, and Johnson Sakaja was running under the UDA ticket, and their most supporters came from Mount Kenyan region. This was because of the unity or the marriage between Ruto and Rigathi Gachagua that combined Mount Kenya to support William Ruto. And right now, UDA is not popular on the ground given the impeachment of Rigathi Gachagua and their major fallout. Hence the question, do you think without Mount Kenyan region, Johnson Sakaja can be re-elected as the governor of Nairobi? And another thing, without Raila Amolo Odinga's influence, will he be able to retain his seat as the governor of Nairobi? My only conclusions, Sakaja is already in ICU because ODM has declared to support their own candidate, Babu Owino. Politics is getting intense, and Sakaja must be in a panic mode if ODM is not going to beat their support for his re-election. Rather, they choose to support their own Babu Owino, who has the highest popularity votes on the ground. The question is, do you think Babu Owino can win the Nairobi gubernatorial race with the support of ODM? Because ODM controls Nairobi, and Nairobi is a stronghold of ODM as a political party. Can Babu Owino accept to retain ODM if ODM bids its support for his gubernatorial race? Sakaja must be in a political crisis, with his situation termed as total shutdown in the ICU without Raila Amolo Odinga to support his gubernatorial re-election, with ODM's declaration support for their own Babu Owino. If Babu Owino wins the gubernatorial race of Nairobi, will he become the next kingpin of Nyanza region? He is called Babu Owino, one of the most popular leaders in ODM after Raila Odinga. What do you think? Does Babu Owino have all it takes? Leave me your views on the comment section. Subscribe to Royal News, the channel where you get all your trending politics. In case it's your first time to listen into Royal News, press the subscribe button and ring the notification bell so that you can be first to receive the news bulletins once we upload them. Until then, JD Ishmaels.